great.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lowry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wall in a shooting guard.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Takes the 13-footer and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Wall. Inside to Gasol. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. If Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let any of it come out. He said it was for the fans, and even though he's in charge of the best players in the NBA, his only coaching advice was to go out and have fun. Guys? And
thank you for that, Doris. And here is Anthony after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Clock at 6. The drive by James. Gasol with the rebound.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
On defense, the West All-Stars. 6-point game. James in the post. He's up against Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
And here is Curry. No luck. And so the first quarter is in the books. West All-Stars lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
We've got Durant, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. That's good from Horford on the assist by T. Horford's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. Lillard attacking. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Butler against Durant. That's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 4. Here's Teague. Count that one.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Outside Durant. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points so far. Now we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. There's the dish to T. The feed to Millsap. Here's Korver. Cousins pulls it in.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Butler with the steal.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Teague kicks to Butler. Back to Teague. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
It's Harden with the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
James, no good. Thompson from long range. And he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the West All-Stars up 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the East All-Stars. Lowry out there with Wall. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 9 points. Lowry against Curry. Lowry passes to James. Wall attacking. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And the basket by Harden.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. New players in now for the East. Teague with the ball. He has 5. Outside Millsap. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Horford. Here's Korver for 3, and that one's good. Korver's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out to Thompson. Harden outside. Back to Thompson. From deep three-point range. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Teague dishes to Korver. Back to Teague. Outside Butler. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. West All-Stars lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Now here is Lowry. The drive by James, rejected by Nowitzki. Lillard outside, on deep. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Not sure about that one, guys. That was really deep, especially for him. He's not a great shooter from out there.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
And it's good.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Cousins. And not sure what he was thinking there. LeBron drives in. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot. I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the West All-Stars.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
So the West ends up going with the new group. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Wall nails both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's Harden with the drive, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Here's James, and he banks in the layup.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And he gets it to go.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
James with another miss. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Now, here is Harden. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And this one was such a